Oh, good for you. And how was it?
I have spent years becoming a chef, honing all of my skills, mastering my environment. I have learned all the secrets there is to learn from the tools of my trade, becoming one with the kitchen. Food fears me, for I am a chef.
You can't cook.
Hello, and welcome back to Cooking with Magz. A lot of people ask me, John, does everything you cook have to involve bacon? And I always respond the same way. Fuck you. I like bacon. Let's try this recipe out for size. Today we're going to learn how to cook a pecan crusted chicken breast with a zesty fresh orange glaze. Okay, step one, you're going to want to get yourself a food processor. So open up a bunch of cornflakes. Dump them in. Good amount of cornflakes. Alright, you just want to pulse it for a couple seconds. Okay. Now you just want to be just busted up, kind of like when you have the bottom of the bag from like a regular cereal box. And you're going to put that in your pan for now. Next step, you're going to do the same thing, but with about I'm going to say 4 or 5 times as many pecans. Yep, just pulsed up nice. Just throw them in with your cornflakes. Alright, next for the seasonings, you're going to want some paprika, garlic powder, black pepper, onion powder. And just mix it up nice. Yeah, just toss it around, have some fun. It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Toss it around. Alright, assemble your raw chicken, cornstarch, a pan of beaten eggs, and this pecan cornflake mix you made. Now spray your pan nice and good. Now it's time to glove up. Alright, take your chicken, dredge it through the cornstarch. Make sure you get a nice coating on all sides. Shake off the excess. Dip it in the egg. Grab it out of the egg. Then coat it and pat it down in the cornflakes and pecans. And put it right on the pan. Just place it on the pan. Alright. Now, try to keep your hands separate from wet and dry so that you don't get those clumps on your fingertips, you know, if you've ever tried doing this kind of stuff. See, I've already done a couple of batches and I don't have like that buildup, those layers. You see, I take the one hand, this is my wet hand. I'm going to put this cornstarch with the dry hand. Then with the dry hand, drop it into the egg, catch it with the wet hand. Then with the wet hand, drop it into the coating and then pat it down with the dry hand. And making a big mess is totally normal. Alright, for your chicken, you want to cook it for 300 for about 17 minutes. Alright, to make the glaze, grab some oranges, stab an X into them. Then you're going to want a little less than half a pound of butter. And some honey. Now fill a pot until the oranges are almost halfway covered with water. Throw in the butter, and then pour in your honey. Your very slow pouring honey. Alright, once they come to a boil, you're going to add some apple cider vinegar. You're going to add it till they're about a little more than halfway covered with liquid. You're going to need more oranges. I inevitably put another orange in there. I'm glad I did. So 5 oranges. Let's say 5 oranges. See? 5 oranges. When the X's start opening up, you can squeeze them through a strainer and the juice comes out nice and easy. Just watch out. Through these X's, the pulp will shoot out and it will be boiling. So that'll be nice. So try to face them towards the sides as you squeeze them out. Alright, let it boil and reduce. And you're going to add some sugar. Some brown sugar. And some cornstarch. Slowly whisk in the cornstarch. You don't want to get it too thick. You want it to be just like a nice glaze. Let it boil for a little bit. Put it down to a low heat. Let it reduce. Now to serve it, just put it on a plate. Drizzle some glaze over the top of it. Some nice, delicious glaze. And zig in.